Well, it's mid-September here in Riverbend Springs. Walter's out already early this morning. 6:30 in the morning. I didn't want to get up too early. Don't like working in the dark too much. Well, I don't mind working in the dark. I don't like making videos in the dark. So at the end of the last episode, I did go over, or after the end of the last episode, I went over and I sprayed one of the canola fields with herbicide to get rid of the weeds. So we got to spray the other one. We've got a couple of fields we've got to drill barley in. Well, one at least. And I don't know what to do with the field that had been parsnips. And let's see, I baled the straw. We got that off, didn't we? Yeah, we got that off in the last episode. I don't know. We're doing 3-day months now, so now we're in the middle of the month. Let's get to it. Let's get moving. I don't know. Oh, gosh, I left the door open again on the mulcher. I don't get my doors closed all the time. It's not good. I'm gonna hop in the John Deere. I'll just drive around. Let's come over here and take a look at the chickens, see how they're doing. We'll run by the greenhouse. We haven't done any logging in a while. We need to get some trees done, but kind of been busy with farming lately. One of these days, we'll get another honey pallet. Eggs coming along. All right. Chickens are fine. Not very many of them, so it's slow to make the eggs. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking about trying to make this more like Arkansas. So in Arkansas, we gotta do some maintenance on this, I think. In Arkansas, they do a lot of rice. Matter of fact, I think it's like their biggest crop. They do cotton too, but I don't think I want to do cotton. But since it's, since it's new for FS25, I think we're going to do rice. So I'm going to take the fields that are currently in corn and sunflower, and I think I'll make them into rice fields, or certainly at least one of them. And then we'll probably start doing the long grain rice because we don't have the greenhouse to make the little rice shoots or whatever it is you got to put in. But I think those would probably be the best fields to do rice in if we don't do it in the fields that are right up here at the farm. I don't think I'm going to do that. So I got garlic here. We're going to go put that in the little kiosk. I think we're out of canola in the production in the little press in the garage, so that's going to be idle until we get the sunflowers harvested. This looks like it needs maintenance, I'm going to put the bale spikes on. We'll go grab a bale here. I think I can do it without getting a weight. Just one bale. Yeah, I think we'll wash and maintain the John Deere here this morning. Deere? I think Pear asked how old our oldest cows were. I think we got 3 that are 35 months. It'd be ready to sell next month. If I keep them one more month, I could have them reproduce. I don't know if it's worth it. How much would 3 calves cost? How much do you lose in a month? Don't know. So I don't have any space in here. So I know that's a problem. Oh wait, I do have space for 1. But I got 3 calves, right? Is that a deer in there with them? Or is that a calf over there? I think it's a deer in the field. Huh. These calves aren't as small as they once were. But if I've got 3 that are smaller, or at least 2. Oh no, 3. If I got 3, if I can put 3 into like that little like calf igloo thing, the bigger one. How many will it hold? 3 or 5? I don't know. I can put one of those either here or over on the other side over there. I can move them out, get like the husbandry or the herdsman stick, move them over, maybe put them right here or over there. I don't know which. Maybe over here would be better with a little bit of shade at times. I can move the calves out to make space for the 3. Oh, they're only going to birth 3. So I'd only have to put 2 in there. If they're still small, I could do that. Let me just take a quick little drive here down and just talk you through what I'm thinking about. So I think these fields are really flat down here. So I think they could get turned into rice fields fairly simply. And then we could start doing rice, which would be appropriate for Arkansas. At least that's what I'm thinking. Unfortunately, I don't own this land very well, so I can't really put the rice shoot greenhouse down here. I almost need to do like a bale and pallet storage, but I'm not sure where I could put that. But I've got so much lumber down here that I don't know what to do with it. You know what? Let's get this bale. Since I'm down here, let's get this bale out of here. I don't need it down here. It was an odd bale, and I never did anything with it. So there's no weeds here. Oh, I don't have to spray this. There's no weeds in here. Why is the yield bonus only 95? Oh, you start losing the bonus with the lime over time, right? In 25? Could be it. So we'll run this up over by the other straw bales and get out of here. Probably shouldn't have it off to the side like that. I'm used to loading it in the middle of the bale, but that's kind of slightly unstable. Not bad. So I'll just run this over where the other straw bales are. So this field to my left, we're going to drill this with barley today. Yeah. And then this field over here, I was interested to see how those would end up. That's how they ended up. They look the same. And good on the game for being able to figure that out. I didn't know if it'd know how to render them back in, if they would be off to the side or what. Let's see, I'm gonna have to put that one there. Come in at it from over here. And then we should be able to stick it here. I think I have, do I have another one this size or not? I don't think so. Yeah, it's kind of a mess, but it's alright. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to go down and take a look at the cement production. And see if it's produced anything yet. Thanks to everybody who commented, or those that commented. I already filled it with stones, panned to fill the trailer. So yeah, maybe you could use a belt to load the stones out of the pile there and not have to pay for them, but I'm already full, so it doesn't really matter now until I get more space to put more. So wow, there's nothing spawned yet. Wow. Is it running? Yeah, so it's gonna have stones forever. As slow as this thing is, I think I kind of screwed myself a little bit with the production speed, because it's per month. So now that I'm doing 3-day months, I'm not going to get the same amount of products every day. That's going to change for me a little bit. So this field needs to be mulched. Is that right? Because we baled the straw, so I think, yeah, we can mulch it. So I can send the Challenger over here to mulch that. And well, first things first, we're going to get over here. We're going to wash and do some maintenance on this. And then we'll get it over into the field, drilling the barley. Then we'll grab the Challenger. I leave the garage open too. Let's just assume I opened that door this morning. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh no, it's closed. That's weird. From across the street, it looks like it's open. It's odd. I had noticed that before. There's an update to the game too. I don't know what all they changed. Nothing that I really noticed. I'm leaving this over in the corner. Lose the dramatic effect of pushing it around. I kind of like pushing it around. But I pushed it over here to use it one time and I didn't put it away, and now it just sits there. This is okay. It's a shame that this thing gets so dirty and so beat up. And I know that the paint condition is related to how clean you keep it, but you know, you just can't stop what you're doing all the time just to wash it. care about washing the pallet or the bale spikes. All right, maintenance. We will do the repair for $1 on it. 924 on the 3650 and 167 on the front loader. And then we need the seed drill. So I got this parked in here. Why? I don't remember. Oh, because we were using the bucket, tried to use the bucket to put the stones in, so it just happens to be up here. I didn't leave it in first person. Can a guy... I should pull this out. Also not in first person. Well, at least the units of measure are correct because I don't switch into a European map in 25, so I guess we got that going for us. So we're going to grab the drill. The seeds from a pallet you just fill. You don't have to hold them above or anything, so we'll just fill the pallet with seeds. How are we doing on fertilizer? I think I went and bought fertilizer. Oh yeah, that's something I did off camera. I went and I bought fertilizer, and I tried to use that little red trailer to get it. Was not good. Because the little red trailer has a capacity. It dumped it in there. And then once it dumped it in there, it was a problem. So I ended up having to do all sorts of machinations to try and get that picked up. I can't even remember what I ended up doing. I put it in a trailer or something that I was able to unload. Maybe the fertilizer spreader. Alright, so let's not that one. That. Can I grab a bag? I think I can grab a bag with the bale spikes. Ow. Actually, you can see some of the fertilizer that I unloaded. It's here in the big bag frame, where they have the bag with the metal frame. That's how things, when you unload them, they unload into this style of container. And there's not very much, so we'll have to come over and grab a bag as well. Had to get it in the right spot. Grab a bag and that should take care of this. Grab this one here. Maybe. This one. Not both of them. An episode or two ago, someone said I should upgrade my combine. There is a used combine, and I'm tempted, and I think I may very well do it. Come on. Fill it up. just may have to do it. What we need to do is we need to sell lumber and cut some more trees, though, so we have some income coming in, because we don't have a whole lot of money compared to what we had before I bought that cement factory or whatever. But it'll work out. You'll see. Walter's skeptical about the whole thing as well. Gotta be careful here. I gotta change it to barley before I forget. Bring that over here. I think this is fine. I don't know why. How did the field get in the state it's currently in? I think I can drill this field. Let me pull in. Get in cab. Press and hold circle. Then I'll hire that AI worker and I'll let them do it the way they want. It's fine with me. Let me get out. So then the other field needs to be mulched. So we'll get the Challenger out and do that. I think the Challenger, we washed and maintained it. I thought we washed and maintained it. At least it was in first person. Tell you what, we'll pull it around, we'll wash and maintain it, and we'll do some maintenance on the mulcher as well. Time is flying. It's 8:23 already. I got to get to the store and see if that combine's still going to be available. All right, let's see. These don't look in that bad a shape, you know? Ah, heck with it. I'm going over the field to get started. Without further ado. It'll be a longer walk because I'm going down over the corner we usually started. That's alright. Oh, mailman. Look out. I'm going to go in cab. We're going to hire a worker. We'll let them do it the way they want. That's fine with me. Get out the way. Blonde girl is going to take care of us here. I think we do the headlands first on mulching. I didn't even look closely to how she wanted to do it. Just let her do it. I trust her. I probably shouldn't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way back over to the farm and I'm going to grab the pickup. I'm going to go into town, go to the implement dealer. I'm going to see if they still got that New Holland combine in the used machinery sale. And if they do, I think I'll buy it. Yeah, so this has a capacity, so you can't really like put pallets or big bags in it. It'll start unloading, so you have to be careful. That was my mistake. Well, I guess maybe not pallets so much, but big bags certainly will start unloading. Pallets might too, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to think now if I ever brought pallets back. I mean, broodstock pallets I've carried in that, but I don't know. Walter, I'm going to the store. No judgment. So we bought the corn header, and it'll work on that New Holland combine, just like it'll work on our Massey Ferguson. So we can use the corn head for it. We will probably have to get the reel header to do the other crops, the cereal type crops and stuff. But we don't need to necessarily get it just now, so we might hold off a little bit on that. I hope it didn't disappear. It was the last item on the list, so hopefully it'll still be there today. You know what? I'm also going to see if I can get some workers working for us, because money's not as comfortable as it once was. So we should take advantage of that and see if we can make a little extra cash. All right, let's see. All right, it's still there. Ooh. A potato harvester. Needs 200. We could... I don't know if I want to do potatoes. They don't do potatoes in Arkansas, do they? That's Idaho stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and buy this. We're going to change it to Michelin's. Buy it. Ouch. 131,000, but pretty cool. So we'll drive that back to the farm. I don't know where we're going to park it. Might have to start moving things around. Gosh, I want to keep tractors close by at hand, though. We do have that building. I think this is too big for that. This is going to have to go into the big barn. All right, so let's see here. I think... Go admire my New Holland. Let's see. Contracts. So here we are in the contracts. I like to do the hoeing and the weeding contracts because those work really well. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to take these two hoeing contracts, and then there's a weeding contract too. I'm wondering if I can get away with sending that hoe to do this weeding contract on 87. I'm going to try it. I'm going to accept that contract. It only cost me $400 to lease the... It's more fun to do things this way, though. So we're going to accept this one also. And then we're going to borrow the items for this one, and this will be the last one we do. So what we're going to find out, though, is, you know how when you take a plowing contract, you can't use like a subsoiler? At least you didn't used to be able to sometimes. Because it's like, no, you're supposed to plow this, so you don't have access to this field. So I'm sending the worker to go do the weeding contract with the hoe. He's going to start on that one, and he's just going to work his way to the last field. I can't follow him to see if he gets there. Just going to have to trust that maybe he does. How am I going to get my pickup? I don't know. We're going to drive this home and get a little judgment from Walter, I think. What's the next thing that we need to harvest? Corn, sunflower, and soybeans. So we could use the Massey Ferguson to do the soybeans. And we'll use this on the corn and the sunflowers. I think that'll work. I wonder how much it's going to cost in maintenance on this one. I don't know. I think I'll do it as soon as I get back to the farm. And hopefully by the time we're there, we'll see that the weeding contract started. But I'll keep my eye up in the upper right and see if he runs into trouble. Passing on the bridge. Back at the farm. We want to draw unnecessary attention to ourselves from Walter. He's going to look at us a little judgmentally. The worker has not started yet, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm going to have to go figure it out. Bring us over by the Stational repair trailer and see how much it's going to set us back to do the repairs on this thing. I like it though. Let's see. Oh, almost $10,000. Ouch. Okay. It's okay. So those mowers are too tall to put in that building over there, I think. I could move maybe the sprayer and this over there, perhaps. Okay, the worker started. And we're done over here, so that's good. It needs to get rolled. Let's get it rolling. We could also spray pre-emergent on it. That would probably be good. Alright, where are we going to put this? Just put it away. Oh no, we need this again. Let's put it over here in the shade without hitting the roller. We're going to need to go over that other field maybe and drill something there. So let's go ahead and drop this here. I hope you don't mind my utilization of workers, but I want to try and help support the local community as much as possible. I don't know how they're going to want to do this, so let me just let them figure it out, right? They're going to work the headlands, they're going to start with the up-downs, that's fine. Do you really need to do 3? Let them do it the way they want. It's okay with me. What? What happened? Okay. Am I in the way? Here you go. All right. Gosh. What should I do? I'm going to take the Fent over and take a look at that building. I'm going to hook the... take them. Just want to see if the Fent will fit in there. I don't know if it will. Oh, it might. Those mowers might fit in there. Certainly the sprayer and the lime spreader will, but the smaller door is going to be tricky. I don't know what I'll be able to do with that. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab the logging trailer and I'm going to head over towards... see if I can get on some of that, you know? I got all these other guys working. Guys and gals. Yeah, I think the combine certainly wouldn't fit over there. So I think the sprayer and the lime spreader probably could go over there. I never can remember what it is that does what. Why do you swing it off to the side? I think it's something to do with the crane, maybe. Which we don't have the crane on here. So I'm gonna drive over to where we were doing the tree work by the ferry landing. I'll see you there. So I'm down here at the ferry landing and I timed it poorly because there's a barge going by. Well, maybe it'll let me. No, it still won't let me. It looks clear now. How about now? Okay, I think it's coming now. A little foggy down here. There he's coming. I said I was going to think about getting the yarder, but not today. Today is not that day. Like the ferry's doing the little kind of jerky thing with the tractor again. I don't know why it does that. I wonder if we were had the engine running if we would still do that. I don't know. Oh, looks like the worker's done on the first weeding contract, so he'll need to be repositioned to go do the next one. I think we can go ahead and pull off now. I don't know where to park, really. I'll park over here. Looks like that didn't affect him, so I think this should be fine right here. And I think he's heading towards the other field now. All right. Does this say no parking over here? Yeah. No warehouse authorized. Keep clear. Okay, so we got the doors. Oh, no parking. We kind of out of the way, I think. I hope we're out of the way. So let's see. Let's move the cones. Put it over here. I think that's okay. We got to get our lumberjack outfit on as well. And then we'll hop in the turbo farmer. We probably should grab the winch. It does make things difficult though. Looks like the worker started. Where can I go? Oh, not up that way. I think. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it's up that way. I can't operate the boom when I have the winch on. And then turn right here. Okay. And I think I got all the stumps out last time we were here, so we'll just go ahead and turn that off. What I think I'll try and do... Well, let's get these 3. Yeah, I'll get these 3. got 3 trees. That'll be a little bit of something. Didn't need to use the winch after all, so we'll leave the winch up there. Yeah, that one's a little crooked, but I think we'll be alright. The ferry's here, so we'll just take it back, I think. And the worker got done hoeing that other field, so hopefully we can direct him over to the last one. And that'll be more money. Ooh, nice. It's a good view for backing. We'll just get right onto the ferry and we'll head back, get this into the lumber mill, the sawmill. Oh, we got a barge going by. We're gonna have to wait, I think, a little bit. Okay, well, one went by and another one just came. So we got to sit here and wait even longer. So we had that one going that way. Now we got another one going this way. And if I would have just drove, I'd be there by now. Dang it. That's a shame. It's pretty annoying. Alright, so we're going to sit here and wait a little while longer. I should have gave up on the first one. I should have just drove. Okay, we're finally going now. It's really annoying. What are you going to do? Do nothing but cry. So it's lunchtime already. I'm gonna take this back, throw this in the sawmill. We'll head up to the farm and probably just go ahead and get lunch. And while I'm there, I'll think about what it is that we're gonna put in that field that was formerly parsnips. I don't know, should we do it as a grass field? I don't think so. Not that far away. Probably would be nice to be able to do it as silage though. But let me hustle back to the farm. Alright, so I'll unstrap these and come over here. I think this will put them in right here, and then we'll come up here, turn on our planks long, wood planks, and our wood beams. I guess it's kind of hard not to drive into the field. I don't want to do that though. We got plenty of lumber though. But yeah, we should load some up and sell it. I'll have some loaded for tomorrow that we can go sell in the morning, I think. Let's see how it goes. Got some equipment, need to move around, need to figure out what we can do with that parsnip field. Well, we need to think about what we're going to do with the field that had weed in it, too, for that matter. It's Probably done mulching it down there. It's okay, we'll park this back up over here where we like to keep it. Shut down the vent and we'll go get some lunch. Walter, it's time to eat. Okay, well, it's 1:30 now. We went and I had our lunch. Oh, let's do this. The worker finished over doing all the weeding stuff, so we need to collect on that. The worker finished with the barley, so we're going to send this over to that other field that had been the parsnips. So I'm going to pull out into the road. Ooh. Does this fold? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Well, I think that could be a problem then, right? Do I think a worker would get there without getting into an accident? I don't know. Maybe. Let's send them. Send it. Let me see if I can send a worker to that parsnip field to go drill wheat over there. We'll find out. Oh, is he gonna suffer the train at least? Okay, good. Whew. So he's not a complete fool. Oh man, I'm worried, but I guess we'll find out. Fool around and find out, right? See if he makes it up the hill without getting into an accident. Oh my goodness, that's okay. We'll let him go how he's gonna go. I guess it won't get hit by cross traffic if you get off that road. Alright, so I'm going to collect on the contracts that we had. Let me do that real quick. Alright, so he's blocked by an object, but I got paid like $21,000. I'm hoping he found his way. So I've got weeds growing in the barley field. I'm going to grab the sprayer and we'll spray pre-emergent on this field, and then I think we'll probably call it a day. So drop off the mulcher here. Drop around. This might be as good a time as any is to take this over to the other building and see if I can get that lime spreader in the short garage. Let's see. And then I can get the combine in here. Pull out this way, I'll get a chance to look at the greenhouse and see if anything's coming in here. But I think since we went to 3-day months, it's going to spread out its production. It's not going to be quite as quick as it was before. We're never going to know if he started, are we? Because we don't have like a status bar like when they're doing a contract. I could pull up the mini map maybe and see. Well, it's a good thing we don't have the extension on here. It might fit. Just might fit. It could be too wide. Oh boy, is the tractor gonna be too tall? Yeah. Yep. Tractors. I don't know if that's in or not. I could come out with the John Deere and see if it'll. I could put it in further. Ah, that's all right. That fits. There's even room behind it to store stuff. Yeah. All right. I think that's fine. Close the door. Yep. You go get the sprayer. So yeah, the worker's gonna go plant wheat over in that field, and then the field that was wheat, since our planter, our new planter, the Kinza, is a direct drill, we don't need to cultivate that field. So we'll probably put maybe corn in there next year. Have a whole lot of herbicide. I can probably run to the implement dealer and buy some if we need to, but we should have enough to get this field, I think. Get that unfolded. While it's unfolding, I'll kind of poke my nose in here, see if I can get steering assist on. Kind of line myself up, hit the GPS. I'm gonna lower it because I can. Turn it on. We're spraying pre-emergent. If you see, look at the worker doesn't do a great job. They missed just little tiny patches here and there. That was what, rolling? They did that? I don't know. We'll see how it grows in, but yeah. I am not completely impressed with the workers. You know what I mean? Gosh, I should be able to just go back and forth one time. Whoop. I ran out of time, didn't I? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do a nice edit of that because I'm gonna run out of time. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Riverbend Springs, Farming Simulator 25. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.